can't seem to hold on to. Damn. The people know me best. The key that I won't forget too soon. What's up, everybody? How we all doing? Welcome to your reading. I hope you all are doing well today. I have pulled a angel number oracle card for you guys, and your oracle card number is 21. Okay, so something about the 21st might have been significant for you. I think today is the 22nd, technically the 23rd right now where I am. So the 21st might have been significant. Maybe March is going to be a significant month for you. Okay. All right. It says, you are very creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is very powerful. It is revealed in everything you do, from your brilliant conversation to your most cherished projects. Okay. Eres muy creativo con una fuerte voluntad de triunfar. Su imaginación es muy poderosa. Se revela en todo lo que hace, desde su brillante conversación hasta sus proyectos más preciados. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there, guys. So yeah, very creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is very powerful. It is revealed in everything you do, from your brilliant conversation to your most cherished projects. That's awesome. That's a very good card for you today. I feel like this one's speaking to me specifically, but all right, let's dive right into the tarot. What's up, Michael? How are you doing, man? Just watching the Cleo reading? That's what's up. Heck yes. All right, we did do, I did get the 4 signs done today. I think I started with, gosh, what did I ended with Gemini. So we did Gemini, Gemser, Cancer, and Cleo today. Okay, tomorrow will be Taurini, Taurus, Aurus, Aries, Taurus, Cusp, and Aries. Okay, so we are working our way through the 2026 readings. We are getting there. Okay, so thank you guys for being patient with me. Let's look right into the tarot. Let's look at your present situation. We'll then look at the recent past and the near future. I'm going to get 3 message of love oracle cards for you. So for those of you guys that do not know, like, I'm not in my original spot where all my cards are at the moment. Okay. So, and I was supposed to be back yesterday, technically, right? Yesterday, or actually the day before yesterday, maybe. But I ended up like getting a flat tire. So I had to drive almost like 40 miles on 3 tires. So then yesterday I got a new rim, because obviously the rim was like, I wouldn't be able to use that rim again. And then today I got a new tire, and I got my new tire and new rim put on. So technically I can drive now, but now we're about to get hit with a storm. So I'm trying to make sure everybody's going to be okay where I'm at. So that's why I'm not back in my original spot yet, but I will be back there. We will have Big Bubba Mac again soon. Okay, all my original decks. I just want to let you guys know. I'm just utilizing what I have, okay? So what I am going to get for you guys is 3 message of love oracle cards. We're going to look at the person on your mind, how the person on your mind is feeling about you right now, okay? So how is the person on your mind feeling about you right now? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, the person on their mind. How are they feeling about the chosen ones right now? Boom. Reunion, commitment, and chemistry. Okay. Somebody feeling some good things about you here. Okay, it says reunion. We will always come back to each other. Okay. Thank you, the divine. I appreciate you. It says commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Okay. And chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. Wow. So some of y'all got them on the hook. Okay, I'm just kidding. Let's look at your present situation. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the present situation for the chosen ones today, please. Overall current energy right now. The laughing disco. What's up, Aries Golden Child? How are you doing? Thank you so much, the divine among us. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you for being here. Overall current energy for the chosen ones, please. Okay. Okay, someone's longing for your energy here with the Six of Cups. It almost fell out, but I caught it. Okay, Six of Cups in the reversal is a longing for everything that it represents in the upright, which is giving without expectation, machination, or hidden interference. So you have someone longing for your energy here. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3. One more 4, please. That ain't it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, you have the Hermit card. 9 of Swords. It did come out in the reversal. I'll take that. 2 of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay. So the Hermit card is pulling your energy back, going into Hermit mode. Some of you can be learning something new at this time. Okay. The Hermit card has been through a dark night of the soul. Okay. So it hasn't been very easy for him to get to where he is at this point at the top of the mountain here. Okay. He's had to go through a lot of trials, tribulations, a lot of turmoil. Okay. But the point of this here is he finds himself on top of the mountain after going through a dark night of the soul, and it represents that he has found his inner light. Okay. So he has found his inner light here, and what he is supposed to do is go back down off of the mountain and put that inner light out into the world. What this means here for you is that you have some kind of story to tell, okay? And someone needs to hear your story. Maybe you don't want to at this time. Maybe some of you are still fighting that urge to hold it all in or keep it all together right now, but you're kind of being guided to do this a little bit, okay? The 9 of Swords, this did come out in the reversal, which is a much better meaning than the 9 of Swords in the upright. What's up, Aries golden child? And Izzy, good to see you, Izzy. The 9 of Swords in the reversal is the freedom to choose. You're no longer feeling stressed or held back or concerned or worried about things that seem to be outside of your control, okay? Now, I feel like there maybe is 2 storylines here because you do have the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. So some of you may be stressing or feeling stressed over a decision. For those of you that have already made a decision here, you're no longer feeling stressed. You're not worried about it anymore, okay? For those of you that haven't made the decision yet, this or that, something that you need to decide between, the only reason that you are feeling the stress right now is because you haven't made the decision yet. Once you make the decision, that stress is going to go out the window, okay? You're going to have that relief of making the decision that you need to make here, okay? King of Cups is remaining emotionally stable, emotionally confident, even in chaotic situations, okay? This is the choppy waters all around him. It represents sometimes chaotic situations. The King of Cups has explored their emotion to a very deep level, so they understand why they feel how they feel, okay? So for a lot of you, you're remaining emotionally stable, emotionally confident, and even in chaotic situations, you're being perceived this way, okay? So let's clarify the present situation for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the present situation for the chosen ones, please. I got that Mac Miller song stuck in my head, bro. It's like, I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we were just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Damn. The people that know me best. The keys that I won't forget. Too soon. Okay. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head so hard, but I don't know. I feel like somebody's really missing you or holding on to you or something. I don't know. Can't really place that 100%, but someone's feeling like they're losing you maybe in some kind of way. All right, with the Page of Swords, you have the Hermit card. You have someone that is very curious about what you have going on, what you're doing, okay, who you're talking to. But every single time, and you can tell, obviously, with the Page of Swords here, they're looking straight to the Hermit, okay? They're looking straight at the Hermit card. Page of Swords is curiosity. So someone's very curious or wondering what you have going on, what you're doing, or who you are talking to, okay? And the only thing they can see is that you're in Hermit mode. You've pulled your energy back, okay? Maybe they're having a hard time trying to figure out why that is happening or what you're doing. I think you're just focused. I feel like you're locked in for a lot of you, okay? There could be some kind of decision that needs to be made here for some of you. Like I said, for a lot of you, you've already made this decision, but you've had to pull your energy back and go into Hermit mode because of some kind of stress here, okay? Now, this stress led to you having to make a decision, okay? For those of you that haven't made the decision yet, you know why you have the stress, okay? What's the Hermit with the 9 of Swords for the chosen ones in the present? The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. What's the best thing for you to do right now? What's for your highest good here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor, and this is usually based on work and effort that you've already been putting in, okay? Is this someone stressed over you going into Hermit mode as well? Lovers in the reversal. If it is, it's a lover, okay? Someone that you have a lot of love for, or vice versa. I got to cover the lovers card there because of the nudity. All right, YouTube does not like that. So I feel like whenever you pull your energy back here, chosen one, what happens is you start to get good luck. You kind of get into the flow here, and that stresses someone out to some capacity here. With the Two of Swords, you have the Three of Swords. So very heavy Libra energy. Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. Three of Swords is heartbreak or pain or suffering. Now, the thing is also, when you put these two cards together, you have the Five of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Five of Swords is either going from a beginner to an intermediate to a pro, which is the positive side of the Five of Swords, or this can represent also someone that's egotistical, rude, controlling, someone that kind of like tries to keep you under their thumb there, so to speak. So I feel like with that, you could have someone that's a little stressed about not having control over a situation. And the reason they don't have control over a situation is because you have pulled your energy back, okay? They feel less control here. What's the Three of Swords with the Two of Swords for the chosen ones, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seven of Wands in the reversal, yeah. They don't know how to get back in control with the Seven of Wands in the reversal. This represents that victory along the present course may not be possible. Sometimes it's best to retreat and find more solid ground. That's probably why you're going into hermit mode. Okay, you literally have the Five of Wands here as well with the King of Cups. So Five of Wands can be conflict or competition. This can be realizing that you're not on the same page with someone that you thought you're on the same page with. Thank you so much, Aries Golden Child, for the gift. I appreciate you. The King of Cups is someone remaining emotionally stable, emotionally confident, even in chaotic situations. This is a very clear chaotic situation, okay? I feel like you could even be possibly ignoring the conflict or the competition with other people around you if they're trying to compete with you or something like this. I just don't think it's something that you need to worry about or that you're focused on, okay? You're looking very good here in the present situation. Recent past, you have the Temperance with the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is an idea or opportunity for you to take action on. This can represent some kind of financial increase. Usually it's not quite as big as the Ace of Pentacles, but it is some kind of financial increase or an opportunity for it. Now, with this being an opportunity and this being healing and balance, alchemy, I feel like some of you are getting an opportunity here in the recent past to bring some kind of balance to your situation. This can bring also some kind of healing to a situation, okay? Excuse me. With the Judgment, you have the Two of Swords. So yeah, you do have the Two of Swords here twice in your reading. You have it in the present and you have it in the recent past, okay? Excuse me. The Judgment card is the ending of something, but not necessarily the beginning of something else, like a judgment call has been made, okay? Now, this is also a call to action. So for some of you here, you're having to make a decision on some kind of call to action. Some of you may be having to end something in order for that call to action to happen, okay? So this or that thinking, this can represent a solution to a problem. This person has thought of this solution and this solution, but they haven't thought of this third solution in the background back here, which is a good solution to a problem, okay? So you're in this like energy in the back, in the past, recent past here of like, is this something, should I like end this? Okay, I have to do this or that. What is the decision here? I need to do some, I have a call to action here that I need to take advantage of, okay? You have the Eight of Wands with the High Priestess. So High Priestess is listening to your intuition and following it. Some of you are getting some kind of indication here in the recent past that you need to follow your intuition, okay? Eight of Wands represents quick results, fast-paced, quick action. This can represent traveling or moving as well. So some of you may be traveling or moving or going on vacation. This is something that has been planned out in a very strategic way, and now it's happening very fast. Also, the Eight of Wands are only going in one direction, okay? That means that you can't be going back and forth, all right? You have to decide exactly what it is that you're doing and stick to that, all right? Sometimes I feel like I need to take my own advice. With the World card, you have the Four of Wands. The World card is the ending of something, but not necessarily, no, excuse me, that's the Judgment card. The World card is a completion. This is leveling up and entering into a new phase of your life, okay? This is a card of happiness, closing out a cycle. Four of Wands is happy family, happy home life. This is some kind of celebration. I just read the Four of Wands as the Ten of Cups. I've been doing that all day long. Four of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory, and it can represent a marriage, okay? So something about a victory here, closing out a cycle and finding happiness with yourself or with your family or both, okay? Looking very good there. Now, let's look at your near future. Let's look and see what it is that you do not see coming. Very first card, you have the Tower with the Seven of Cups, okay? The Tower is a shock to the system, usually something very external and unexpected. These two people that have been living in the Tower here have been ignoring reality in some way or another. The Tower gets struck by lightning, it gets caught on fire, okay, and these two people have to jump out of the Tower. And the reason for this is that it was built on faulty foundation. The foundation here for the Tower is not nearly wide enough or big enough to hold this tall tower up, so they're being brought back down to reality. The Seven of Cups represents exploring options, seeing what options are out there for you. Some of them are good, some of them not so good, but you do have them. The Seven of Cups is someone that is spoiled for choice. So a lot of options here after a Tower moment. What is the Tower moment for the chosen ones? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels. What's that Tower there? Show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of Pentacles, something that you've been working on. Now, the Tower can be a good thing, okay? It is perceived usually as a negative card in the tarot deck. I don't really see tarot as good or bad. It just is, okay? Like, this is a storyline. Every single time you see a card in the reversal, it will turn into the upright at some point. Every single time you see it in the upright, it will turn into the reversal at some point, okay? It's not necessarily good or bad. It just tells a story of life, okay? Temperance in the reversal. So something about working hard, putting in a lot of time, energy, and effort is creating an imbalance here. So you're having to be brought back down to reality in order to explore options to see what is actually going to work for you, okay? If this is you, it doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone else. So take it as it resonates, someone else in your energy. Ace of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. This is an idea or opportunity coming in for you to take action on in order to manifest something from nothing, okay? This is like striking a match, okay? You strike a match, you have to put a little bit of dried leaves on it, you got to put a little stick on it, and then a bigger stick, and then a bigger stick in order to keep the fire going. Okay, Four of Pentacles means you could be holding on to something a little bit too tightly. This could be a subtle message that you need to hold on to your finances or pinch your pennies here a little bit in order for some kind of new opportunity to take off. I feel like that's been a pretty specific message coming through, is making sure that you're not spending your money like carelessly, okay? I feel like that's pretty obvious anyway for a lot of us, right? But just make sure that you're not spending your money carelessly, okay? You have the Star and the reversal, and stay hopeful. The Star and the reversal represents hopelessness, despair, or a lack of spiritual connection. You could see this new opportunity or new idea coming in for you to take action on as something that's like, oh, but maybe it won't work. Fuck that. It will work, okay? I promise you. You got to stay positive, keep on pushing. Don't let some doubt or fear hold you back. Fear represents false evidence appearing real. Keep on pushing, keep on putting put stuff on that flame, on that fire to keep that fire going, okay? You have the Lovers card with the King of Wands. Now, the Lovers card can represent love, obviously. If you're looking for love, you do have it here. And if you are in a love connection, you're showing up in a really powerful position with the King of Wands. This is using the dynamic energy of a leader, okay? The Lovers card traditionally represents a fork in the roads, trying to figure out which path to take moving forward. So for some of you, you're having to figure out whether you're going to stay in a love connection or not because of it interfering with your leadership skills or the way that you take the lead of your own life or something like this, okay? That's not going to be for everyone, okay? For most of you, it could be new love coming in because someone sees you as this powerful person or in the dynamic energy of a leader, someone that takes action. For others of you, it's a fork in the roads and you're having to figure out which path to take moving forward. Now, if that's the case, it's a very specific message because your life will be totally different if you take this path than if you take this path over here, if I can find it. Your life will be completely different if you take this path than if you take this path. So you're trying to figure out which path to take moving forward because it will be a drastic change depending on which way you go. With the Knight of Cups, you have the King of Cups. It could be a water sign for some of you. You also have Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? So you have a lot of, it's basically any sign, okay? Because it's a general reading. You have basically any sign here coming through, but King of Cups is someone emotionally stable. You have that at the present situation, right? With the Five of Wands there. So no matter what you have to do or what's going on here, you are remaining emotionally stable, emotionally regulated, again, even in the chaotic situations. And if you do have new love coming in here with the Lovers card and the Knight of Cups being like a knight in shining armor, it is pretty clear that you could very easily be remaining emotionally stable. It looks very good for you, okay? someone is recognizing you for that emotional stability, that emotional regulation that you have with new love coming in, okay? Of my back and forth, I think he wants to continue his old ways. It's sick. Asha Jeremiah, I've been reading this book. It's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, okay? The dude most likely doesn't necessarily want to talk to other women, okay? Men are like rubber bands. I just read this very recently, okay? Like last night I read this, okay? Men are like rubber bands. They're going to be able, like in a relationship every single time, at some point or another, no matter how the relationship is going, the man is going to stretch away, okay? They're going to get their energy and pull it away like they're going into hermit mode. And the reason for that is because men need their independence. They need to feel like they can stand on their own 2 feet without other people, okay? That's very much a man mentality, okay? And then once they get to that point where they're standing on their own 2 feet and they've been doing that for a little while, then they're like, ooh, I kind of miss my woman. I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to see what's going on over there, okay? And then they're going to bring their energy right back. But like a rubber band being stretched to as far as it can go, if you're constantly chasing where the rubber band is going, they can't get their full independent energy back, okay? So it's kind of like a fight. If you let them stretch away, they absolutely are going to come back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? That's for Asha. Keep your head up, Asha. If you find out this dude is talking to another woman or other women, leave that motherfucker, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that, all right? But at the same time, make sure that you're doing what you need to do in the relationship, you know, to make sure that they're not. I would just recommend doing what you need to do. You know what that is, I'm sure, okay? Doing what you need to do to make sure they're not just a hoe or whatever. You know, if they're just a hoe, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Okay. That's exactly right. The divine among us. Thank you so much. It's a great name, by the way. He was telling this other female he was thinking about leaving me, and he said to me he don't want this woman. He just used her as a backup plan. Okay, well, I feel like maybe he has a lot that he's focused on, possibly. Okay. It just seems to me, if that's the case, like relationship probably is not at the forefront of his mind, and that's probably not like a negative thing. But if he's trying to build or grow something, that can be a negative thing. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for and what they're looking for, okay? Because if you're looking for somebody to like spend your life with and it's going to be focused on the relationship and be there, and they're constantly trying to build something else, that can most definitely create tension. And I know that firsthand because I deal with that sometimes, okay? I'm very focused on the stuff that I'm trying to build right now because for the last like 10 years, I've been focused on relationships and that hasn't got me very far. So I don't mean no offense by that, but guy is juggling everything right now. Yeah, it's some dudes, they got to make up their mind for the plan that they want, okay? They got to make up their mind first. So, but if they're going to be talking to other women while they're making up their mind, that's already made up their mind about something. You know what I'm saying? What's up, blessings? All right, I'm gonna do I'll do a card for blessings. I was looking for what's their name though. It's like YOS something. They were in the live earlier today. He can't see a future with no one else but me, but I will back away. Yeah, let's see what happens when you back away. If you back away and give him space, he's most likely gonna come back like the rubber band. Poonam. All right, next person to comment after stay single, it's safe. It's gonna be for Asha. Okay, I'm gonna do it for Asha tonight. I'll do the pick a card for Asha. I will do 2 cards for blessings. What was your thing there, blessings? For blessings regarding new job, can I get 2 cards, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. All right, some kind of unhappiness, depression, or sadness here regarding a new job. You have made up your mind about something. Get very clear on what you want, blessings, where you're going, what your plan is, and communicate clearly what you want. I would literally speak it out into the universe, even if there's no one around, no one listening, so that will attract what you're wanting to you, okay? Get out of this mindset. If you're feeling upset or unhappy about a new job, get out of that as quick as you can, all right? Don't even focus on it. Communicate clearly what you want, get a clear plan for where you're going or where you're headed, and you'll be able to attract that in a lot quicker, okay? All right, I'm gonna do a mini spread for Asha. You're very welcome, Asha. Never said we didn't have shortcomings. That's exactly right. Men, and in some capacity or another, you know, I think humans do in general, but at the same time, is the person willing to work with you? Okay, are you willing to work with the person? If you're at, depending on how old you are, if you got somebody willing to work with you, you're doing a lot better than a lot of people. Okay, that's all I gotta say. 4 years so far. Keep your head up, Michael. You're probably doing the best thing, but at the same time, keep your head up. Okay, always keep your head up. What you want also wants you. You just have to get very specific. Okay. You're very welcome. Flaming rainbows. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below. I have my email down there for personal readings, and check out the shop, okay? Spirit guides. Have a great night, Michael. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you like the Cleo reading. All right. I do one free mini spread at the end of my lives. For anyone that would like one after the free one, I do it for a $10 US donation or more. Okay, tonight's gonna be for Asha Jeremiah. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Asha Jeremiah, please. Overall current energy right now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's get one more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Queen of Swords in the reversal, Lovers reversed, and the Sun card. Okay. So you're confused over a situation with love. Like we basically got that in the overall current, or whenever we were talking just now. Okay. Morning Light, if you would like to follow my TikTok account, I do yes or no questions on there, and I am going to go live on TikTok after I do this one. I go live on TikTok every night, just like I go live on YouTube every night, okay? But not on this one. On this one, it's a $10 US donation for a mini spread, okay? A mini spread is a 9-card spread. That's a lot of information. That's why it's $10. It's like the cheapest type of spread I ever do, okay? That's why I do it on here. Queen of Swords in the reversal can represent confusion. This can represent someone mentally manipulative, critical, cruel, or egotistical, okay? Lovers in the reversal. I feel like this is confusion over a love connection, okay? You could possibly be dealing with someone mentally manipulative, but they could also just be confused as well. Sometimes people just gotta sit down and be real with themselves and say, what is it that I want, okay? The good news is you have the Sun card here. This is happiness. This can represent success, usually after struggle. And I kind of see here, Asha, that in one way or another, you're remaining positive about the situation, which is probably the best thing that you can do, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Asha? First of all, what's the Queen of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 of Pentacles in the reversal. You're trying to figure out whether you should step back into your independent energy or not, okay? Should you leave the situation? You could also be working very hard, okay? That's a very specific side message coming through. Make sure that you're not pushing yourself too much at this time. 9 of Pentacles in the reversal represents all work and no play, leads to a life of work and wealth and possibly power, but to what end, okay? So don't burn yourself out right now. Can I get 3 more cards for Asha? 1 more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, we're getting kind of like a mixed energy. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed for Asha, is this money? 10 of Swords represents no. Okay, is this the love situation? Yes. Okay, Asha, you have a very clear message here. Your intuition is guiding you very clearly, okay? You could be having a little bit of a hard time listening to your intuition because what it's telling you is something that you don't want to hear. And what it's telling me that it's telling you is that something is ended, okay? It's done, you need to move on from it, okay? The 10 of Swords is something that is dead, done, over with. This can represent feeling backstabbed by someone or the Pentacles in the reversal is a waste of time, energy, effort, money, or time, energy, effort, money, just a waste in general, okay? Like some kind of waste here. You could be feeling like you don't want to have wasted time, energy, effort, or money, but your intuition is guiding you. You're being guided to listen to your intuition, okay? You have the Ace of Wands, which means that you have some kind of new opportunity coming in, which is why you're being guided to let go of something here, okay? There's a good chance that it's probably the relationship, but there's a possibility that maybe it's the job. It just kind of feels like relationship here to me, okay? It just kind of looks like it as well. Ace of Wands means that there's something else coming in. It's trying to come in for you, but it's not going to be able to until you let go of this first, okay? Now, the hard part about all of this is the Queen of Cups in the reversal, okay? You don't necessarily want to have to go through the sadness part of this. The Cups is emotion, okay? It also represents your creativity. You also don't want to hurt anyone else's feelings. Most likely, you seem like a nurturing person, okay? But at the same time, that's kind of what it's saying here. You have to let something go in order for something else to come in, okay? Whether that be new love or something else that you're trying to manifest, okay? Let's get 3 cards for let's get 3 cards for what you do not see coming, okay? Thank you, the Divine Among Us. All right, can I get 3 cards for Asha Jeremiah for what she does not see coming, please? There we go. Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant. I mean, it's very, very, very clear message here for me, okay? The Knight of Cups represents like a knight in shining armor, okay? This very clearly represents new love coming in here for you. This is what you do not see coming, okay? The 9 of Cups is happiness based on the work and effort that you've already been putting in. This does represent that you need to maintain that level of work and effort in order to maintain that happiness, but you do have it, okay? This person's sitting on a wooden bench, which means they can't sit there forever. They still got to keep doing what they're doing, but they have a lot of happiness. All these cups are full, okay? The Hierophant can represent a card of divine knowledge and wisdom. This can represent traditionalism or doing things traditionally, or it can represent needing to think outside of the box, okay? So I feel like you could be meeting a new person that is a little bit more aligned with your values, your traditional values, or whatever that you would consider that, okay? This can represent going to a person for information. This person has divine knowledge. These two people are going to this person for information, okay? If you need a book of personal reading, information's down below in the description box, okay? But it looks like you have new love coming in. It looks very good for you, okay? Be your own leader of discernment first, okay? Don't be like Caleb on Shredding Lavelle Tarot said, I need to leave the relationship. Be your own leader of discernment first, but at the same time, that's what it looks like to me from my perspective, okay? It looks very good for you. Thank you so much, Asha, for being here. It's good to talk to you, I think, for the first time, but thank you so much for being here. All right, guys. What's up, Scarlett? I'm only doing mini spreads for people that are donating $10 US or more as of right now. Okay, I only do one free one at the end of the live. Asha got the free one, but if you guys subscribe, I always do a live every single night. Okay, my goal is to do it every night for 2026, so you can always come back tomorrow night to try to get the free one if you would like to. Okay, and if you follow my TikTok account, I do yes or no questions on there. So you guys, I'm about to go live on TikTok here in just a minute. What's up, Crystal? Good to see you. All right. Thank you, guys. I think we are probably maybe good to go for tonight. Okay. Anything you guys need to know about me will be in the description box below. Be sure to check out the shop, and my email is down there for personal readings. Okay. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first, okay? I'll see you guys later. Have a great night, the Divine Among Us. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. See you guys later. Thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate you.